my goodness. This big, beautiful bill is a dangerous lie. Stirring from the bottom so everybody rises is what we need to do. Hey people, family, this is Edie Montanay, and you've just tuned into another episode of Conversations with me, Montanay, where truth is the weapon, wisdom is the war plan, and we speak unabashedly, unbiased, and unapologetically on behalf of the least protected and the most misrepresented. I want to be plain this evening. So this so-called big, beautiful bill, the one Trump's allies are parading as a win, is not just a legislative scam, it's a damn death trap, especially for black people and for every minority who knows what it feels like to carry the country but never get a seat at the table. This bill was passed through bullying. This wasn't legislation. This was legislative terrorism. It passed not through consensus, but through coercion, through threats, through fear. And let's be honest, some of our own so-called allies folded under pressure. Chumps. There's a truth here. Look, committee members threatened with career ruin, moderate voices silenced or voted out, black lawmakers marginalized in backroom deals. That ain't democracy, that's dictatorship in makeup. Now, there's a real danger to the black community, for real, for show, and right now. Let me break it down. Every time America sneezes, you know what it is, black folks catch pneumonia. And this bill, child, it's a virus. Built to infect civil rights, economic justice, housing access, and voting rights at their root. This bill harms us, to say the least. Voting restrictions, rollbacks on drop boxes, purging our voter IDs, ID requirements that suppress black turnout. And then the education gag orders, oh my God, banning of black history under the lie of patriotism. Police expansion, more funding for surveillance and less for prevention and mental health. The economic gatekeeping is something that we ought to partner with too. Look, no protections for minority contractors or community-led initiatives. What does it sound like? This isn't just policy, it's policy that paralyzes. And if we don't act now, the paralysis becomes permanent. Permanent! Don't be fooled by the language. Every oppressor in history learned how to use our words. They say freedom, but mean control. They say empowerment, but mean puppetry. And when Trump and his machine says this bill will make America great again, what they really mean is make America white again. They call it reform. Don't buy that. I call it retreat to the days when we were chattel, silenced, or disappeared. Black America must stir from the bottom. Let me speak this truth to power. Black people are the moral barometer of this nation. If we rise, everybody else floats. But if we remain at the bottom, voiceless, divided, exhausted, America sinks with us. That means that we have to mobilize our people beyond protest towards policy, voting, and ownership. Protest is good, but filling City Hall, state capitals, and the White House is better. Funding our initiatives. Stop waiting for crumbs from their banquet tables. We got to name false prophets, even if they look like us. We have to build alliances that don't dilute our agenda, but amplify our roar. It's time to stir from the bottom, people, because when we rise, everybody rises. Stir the soul of this nation by any righteous means necessary. This action we must take today. Let's get out of the clouds and into the concrete. This ain't theory, this is survival. Here's what must happen, and I mean right now. Vote like your grandchildren's future depends on it, because it really does. I want you to find yourself challenging every black elected official to publicly denounce this bill. If it takes boycotting companies that supported the passage of this bill, that's what we've got to do, and uplift black-owned alternatives. Find them, they're there. We have to launch citywide teach-ins on the real impact of this legislation. Make sure that every barbershop, pulpit, and kitchen table becomes a classroom. Teach, teach, teach. Educate, educate, educate. And we've got to support community defense funds by those who will inevitably, y'all, come on, be targeted by the expanded reach of this bogus law. No more waiting for a savior. We are the unsettling force, this force that history has been waiting for. This bill may look beautiful to them, but to us, it's a weapon. And if we don't stand up right now, unapologetically, we will be standing in the ashes of what we once called liberty. I'm Edie Mondonay. This is Conversations with Mondonay, and to this nation, I say, we will not bow, we will not break, and we damn sure will not back down.